show fam, samba kanjani? How's things going? How's everything? How is everything? I remember that I uploaded a part of a basic mark structure. So now this is part two of that particular video. So please don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. And please share the video as you can. Share the video as you can. So remember that last time we spoke about basic or the principle of construction that covers a lot of highs and lows and all of those type of things. So now I want us to again share a white keyboard. I want us to check and understand how does the market react when the market trend is changing. Remember that the market is moving using high and low. The market is moving under high and low principle. And under high, we know we're having a high that is higher than the high that they created, and the high that is lower than the high that was created, which means a high that is higher than is the upper trend, the low, a high that is lower than is a downtrend. So on the low, we got lower low, and we got the lower that is higher. We got the lower higher. We got the lower low and lower higher. So basically, lower low is when the market going down, the lower high when the market is going up. They gave us the low that's a high. For example, having a high and low, our high, our low. Having a high that is higher than the one that was created down there. We're having a higher high over here. We're having a higher low over here. I mean a lower high over here. We're having another higher high and a lower high. So the trend that is going up, they are moving in a wave of a higher high and lower highs. And the trend that is going down is moving in a wave of a lower low wave and higher low. So in this case, just that I just tried and scrambled. So we got the low, we got high, we got lower low, we got higher low, we got lower low, got higher low. So it's something that the market does when it's moving, or always when they move. So I want us to check, and I want us to understand on how to use this thing of high highs. Remember that in order for us to have a very good confirmation that the market have changed, you must have three confirmation at least. On that three confirmation, you must have at least two break of structure and one trap structure, one move fake move. When I'm talking about one fake move and two break of structure, I mean in the market, maybe for example, market is moving up, moving down, it's moving up, it's moving down. Then they don't break that high, then they move up, they create sort of equal high. They move down, broken that high, they move up, then drop. So if you can check very well, we have a break of structure that is around here. We got equal high. So we assume we got equal high, just that my writing wasn't that clear. If I try to rub this, it will be scrambled. So we got something that is like equal high. They didn't move up or they didn't move even high. Even if they moved higher than this high, it's fine. Okay, let me rub this and say and assume that they move higher than the other high. So they move higher than this high. So on the downside, we're having what? We're having a low, having a high, we're having a low, a lower high, I mean. We're having a higher high. Already we expect the market to give us another higher high because already the market is moving in a wave that is going up. They give us a lower high. Then we expect the market to give us a high high. Okay, we got a high high. In this case scenario, we expected the market to give us what? To give us a higher, I mean a lower that is higher than the low, the other lows. But we got the lower that is lower than this one, but higher than that one. So we got a lower that is lower than this one, but higher than the other one that was there down. So let me rub, let me erase almost everything. Let me erase. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to cut this one, but I want to cut it. Let me check the type of eraser. Okay, fine. I can cut it. I can cut this. So having that thing that I mentioned, all of them. So we expect them since they gave us a high high. and they gave us a lower low. We expect them to respect the law of a downtrend. What is the law of a downtrend? The law of a downtrend is the market create higher lows and create lower lows. So even in this case scenario, since we got a high and we got a low current because the trend is shown that now it's changing. We got a low and a high over here. Then we expect the market to go up again after they break this low, give us a lower low, then go up, creating another lower, that's lower than that one, and go up and down again. So we are having a low. Remember that the market has changed. We are focusing on the change of the market, having a high and a low here. Okay, yet we know that that's a high low, and we know that that's a lower low. But we are checking over when the market has gave us or that where the market has shown us the sign of a change of the current. So if you check around here, the market moving up, but from here they created the high that is lower than this one. That's why they dropped and created the lower low. So now we're having high and low. Then we're having we're having low and a high here. We're having a lower low here. And already when we're having lower low, we're expecting a high that is lower than that one. And already if we're having a lower low again, we're expecting a high that is lower than that one. So something like that, opposite on the upper trend. But since it's opposite on the upper trend, let's go to chart and check what I'm talking about. Let's go to chart and check what I'm talking about. So we're on chart. This is Nasdaq. So let's check Nasdaq on on maybe let's jump to a random date. On maybe last month or September. Okay, let's go to September on Nasdaq M15. Okay, I forgot to reset the chart. Let's go again. So we're on Nasdaq. So on Nasdaq, we're trying to understand what is going on. So immediately, since we're on Nasdaq, we'll mark the major high and we'll mark our major low. Why are those our major highs and low? So this is a major high because it broke structure. Why did it broke structure? It broke structure around here. So that's our major high. That's our major high around there. So that's our major high. Remember that we got minor structure low and minor structure highs and high highs and lower lows, all those type of things. So that's our major high and that's our major low there down there. But that low is not yet confirmed that it's major because we don't have any break of structure, but this one we have break of structure. So we are expecting the market to use the line of trend that is going down around there. But it's fine. Let's check what the market do. So far on the current market, we're having what? We're having a high, we're having a low currently. So moving on the left hand side, we're having what now? We're having a break of structure that broke that high, that our high. So since we know that our high was broken, around here, we expect a low that is higher than this one in order for us to continue looking for trades that are going up. So remember, we need two confirmation. First confirmation is that they must break the structure that is current, like this one, they broke that high. Now we are waiting for them to break another high. Then they must also give us manipulation fake move. They must give us a lower low. So let's wait and see. Okay, they went up again. We'll move that one to the most recent. They went up again. Remember that if we're again we are checking what we are checking the the market, how the market reacts. We are checking the low order of the downtrend. They must give us since they gave us a high, give us a high low, they must give us another high and high low. So that's what we are expecting, or that's what we are thinking of that the market will give us. But we are trading what the market is giving us. So remember, in this case, we got the high and the low. We got the higher high. Just I'm not sure that this is our high high. But if I check very well here, market structure was broken. Yeah, the market structure was broken around here. That's why that high is valid. Market structure that was broken around there. That high is valid. Let's move and see. Since that high was valid, we expect a high lower gain that will be maybe around on that zone. So let's check what happened. They stayed there over. Okay, after they stayed there, if you're checking very well, that was our 18 high. Our 18 high was broken also. Then we're having a higher low. We're having a higher low. Okay, I'm trying to let me do the highlight thing. Okay, we're having a higher low again there on top. So we're moving. Since we know that we're having a higher high, we're higher low. We're expecting them to come and kill the other highs that were created there. So let's move. Let's move and see. Okay, here that's the manipulation that I was talking about. So we need them to break the structure, and we need them to create a lower that is a high that is lower. I mean, a low that is higher than this one, which is something that they created far above. So we wanted them to at least come down a little bit to try and create a low that is higher than this one, but with few pips range, with the 80% pips range. So moving forward, let's check what happened. So expect a high low, expect a high low. Okay, let's assume that this is our high low. Let's check if that high low is meeting our. Remember that in order for us to have this high low valid, they must break this high. So far that's high, that's low, that doesn't meet our requirement yet. Doesn't meet our requirement yet until we got the break structure. So we can follow the minor structure, but now we're not focusing on the minor structure. Remember that our planning is coming from where? From this side. We're looking for a buy. Okay, now I think we got the higher block of structure and we got the low. So now we got the three confirmation that the market is going up. So we can buy relaxing. What was the three things that we're looking for? We're looking for a break of structure. We're looking for a manipulation. If you check here around here, they manipulated the high and they manipulated the low. Then they created a low that is higher than this one. So we got a low, we got a higher low. Then they broke up. This is our lower low, entering lower low. We want a lower low that was created in the interior structure, but on the bigger structure, or on the bigger idea, we are still looking for a buy. Remember that on the other side, we're having a principle that we are using, that the market must create a higher that is lower than this one. That's what happened around here also. So those type of things, they create them. We must have them on our mind that it will be created. And if maybe we wanted to trade this, we're going to look for something that on a smaller time frame. But so far, I was trying to outline on give an example of the upper trend. Let's continue and see how the market move. Remember that now we got everything that we needed. So now we're waiting for what? Waiting for them to give since they gave us a high and a low around here. We're waiting for them. At least they must break the two. Then we can look for a buy. Okay, now that high. I mean, we got a low on a high. Then we got a high low. Then we can buy. Even we can high buy using this high low again or other strategy that is there. But so far we know that the market is buying because of that. So let's check how the market responded. Okay, if you check very well, the market did try to respond for on our buy, but it was pushed down. But that's where we expected the market to buy and cover this and cover everything. But the market moved down. They moved down, very down. But remember the law of a downtrend, we're still using it. We still knew that the law of a downtrend is there. So here, what happened? If you can follow step by step, we will see that. Remember that we got the high, we got the high. I mean, we got the low and the high over here. So the high was broken. Then they created lower low. Then the market created higher low. We got another higher, I mean lower high. Then market turned down. But that happened if we were busy looking at the structure one by one. Plus, it can happen that it would be a manipulation. Then the market after that go up because that's what they do most of the time. So in this case scenario, I was expecting a very huge buy from the first move that is happened around here, but they didn't give us that buy. Instead, they went down. There's some reason why they went down. Maybe when times go, we look for that other reason and that strategy. But here I was trying to outline the law of the high. But remember that we were targeting this high, and they took out these two highs. But the law of the downtrend still It's still on click because they must create a lower low. They must create lower lows all over again. They must create lower lows all over again. So now I was trying to explain a minor structure way of movement. So let's check a bigger structure of manner of movement. So if we're checking bigger structure, manner of movement, we'll use let's just jump to a random date. Let's jump to maybe July, just that the market was selling wire on this on the other side. Maybe February. Let's check February if possible. So yeah, we went to February. Remember that now we got the market that is going down on a line of trend of creating lower lows. So when they start to not create, I mean higher lows, that's where we'll see. Now we're looking at the major structure, looking at swing points. Let's check. Uh, Market created a high that's higher than that one. Maybe now we can start looking for a downtrend. I mean for upper trend. Well, that's the last high that we killed before all this movement, and this is a bigger time frame, so we can look for a buy. The buy will check out which high, check out this high because this is the high last high that was broken, and check out this high. Maybe this one also if possible, but so far we are looking for a buy that will do that. So how do we look for the buy that will do that? Remember that we are dealing with a bigger time frame structure. So in a bigger time frame structure, we're looking for the lower highs and the higher highs. So in this case, maybe let's take we are finding a market where it's it now, having a low and a high. Then we got a market structure that is broken. Remember, most of the time after the market structure is broken, we are looking for the market to come down. Even here, we are looking for the market to come down to give us a lower high. Let's check if do we have that lower high again. Okay. Uh, I'm still looking for the lower high again. Okay. Which means we're having it, which is around here. Then we got another break of structure and take profit one was hit very early. But if we find the movement early that they killed the current high around here, if you can check, they also went down to collect orders. So a high, having a high, having a break of structure. Okay, having a break of structure with a good manipulation. And they might go down to maybe around here and give us. Remember that we are waiting for a lower low in order for us to sell to buy big. So far, the market moved up again, created a higher that is higher than the other one. Break of structure. Let's move. Let's move. They went up straight to our take profit. When they reach our take profit, we can't be saying we're looking for more buys, but it's possible that you can look for more buys. Okay, let's check the market reaction because our take profit was our turning point for a sell. Let's check how the market moved from there since we're expecting a sell. So we're having a high, having a low. We're expecting the market to create a lower that is higher than, I mean, a lower that is lower, a high that is lower than the high. Let's check if they does create. Okay, here it was created. So here it was created. Now we're waiting for a manipulation. Manipulation, what is it? It's is a lower low or a higher high. So let's check. They went down very deep. They went down. They didn't give us even a chance. I don't know. That's why I don't like bigger time frame. Let's check if they will give us a chance. Okay. In this case, we're having what? We're having a high and a low. Remember that we were wanting what? A higher high. So now I think we're having a high to sell on. That's the high that I was looking at on a bigger time frame. A high that is higher than this one. But you are looking at a sell momentum. So don't confuse the two. We're looking at break of structure, two break of structure, and one manipulation. What is the manipulation? They must give us a high, like what happened here. They went up and gave us a higher that is higher than this one. It was a very good impulsive move. People thinking that the market is going up, but they are using the law of trend of a high lows and lower low. So far, since we have seen that, we expect the market to go down and create a lower low. I mean. Let's check, does the market create the low? Okay, the low low was created. So if that was our swing point, we were going to use other strategy to get that sell, which I won't mention on this video. But if maybe one wants more about those type of strategy, can follow me on Instagram, press fx underscore SA. Then DM me and we'll talk about mentorship and stuff. So yeah, that's the cell that I was talking about. If you check the cell, this cell will hold to this low or even more, if I'm not mistaken, because that cell is they're using the cell that they created around there. If you can use other bigger time frame, they are still on the line of trend of a downtrend, and this was a manipulation for only other time frame. That's why you must understand these things clearly. It's all about time frame most of the time. So the bigger time frame, the bigger probability of trades that are there. So in order for us to maybe have a re-entry, we need one in the same scenario. We need a manipulation. Manipulation is a high again. Let's check. Do we have a high? Okay, here we have a high. So we're selling on the high. Okay, we can't sell anywhere, but the strategy that we're using to sell on the high, they dropped. Take profit was hit if we're trading around there. So we're looking for a high again. A high again. Okay, even here it was a high. Sold maybe it didn't sell, maybe holding that particular trade. Okay, let's move. This is a bigger time frame. Don't forget that one. We have another high. We have another high. We're looking to sell again. It is lower than this high, but there's liquidity. But that's strategy of another day or that strategy of the another video. But it's fine. We're having liquidity. You know that the market will sell afterwards. So let's move it very quickly. And they dropped. Remember that is very simple. After two break of structure, we need a high manipulation that the market is going up while it's going down. Then that's what you are looking at. And the market dropped. Remember, if you got the trade from around here, that's too much. If I can calculate, that's too much. That's too much. 24,000 pips. 20,000, 24,000. That's a monthly. That's a monthly movement. That take profit that I was thinking, that I was talking about, it was touched, then they dropped even more than that take profit. I think even now they are down. Yeah, even now they are down. Yeah, they're even down even now. So yeah, let's check maybe another example on a M5 or smaller time frame. But yeah, let's check on M5 on a or smaller time frame. Let's check what happened maybe a few days ago. Let's check September if possible. Let's check September if possible. Okay, okay, I can't go there because I didn't pay. Okay, let's check one October. Okay, let's check from here. I don't know what is it. It's 4 October. It's 4 October. So let's check from there. If we're checking here, you will see they're using line of trend, that is a upper trend. In order for us to get a buy, we need a manipulation in lower low. Got a high, we got a low, we got a high. The market moved, creating interior structure. Okay, even if maybe we're checking, let's say we're checking minor structure, we're having a high, we're having a low and a high, then lower and high. Why does the market do this? Delete. Okay, we're having a low and a high around here. That's that the market doesn't give me the option to. Can let me use my keyboard. It's fine. Use my keyboard to get to. What did I do now? Oh, I placed the wrong thing. Okay, we're having a high and a low. Then they went up, created a high. Then we're having a lower high. Having a high. Now having manipulation is the higher low. After the, if which is a lower low. After a lower low, that's why we are selling. We are looking to buy. Remember, this is the case scenario, having a lower high. So if they break here, they're looking to buy using another strategy. One same thing, taking out this high, taking out this high, taking out the other high. Remember that high, this high was broken, but we're looking at minor structure. No, that's what our bigger structure. The bigger structure, highs and low were broken around here, but the minor structure were broken around here. So if we achieve this buy, we're taking the buy to this breakout or maybe other other target there on top. So now we're expecting one and the same thing or one and the same case scenario, expecting a lower that is lower than this one. Then you can look for more buys opportunity or buying opportunity. Let's check how the market move or how the market reacts. So okay, we got that. Okay, we're having a high. We got, let's check if we got. Okay, we got that high low. So this principle of high lows is there, is living, and this principle of lower lows. So here there was a principle of high lows that was living around here, and we're targeting this too high after this movement. To these two highs after the movement that was what was happening around there, and they did meet our after they touched our first high, they dropped, which was a good thing because we are targeting this too high. We are not greedy enough to target the bigger high, but we are targeting highs that are there, nearby highs. We are not greedy enough targeting nearby highs. So those are our take profits that we are targeting. But the bigger one that was we were targeting is this two. If the market come and touch there, move in a sweep wave formation like it happened around here, then drop fast. I think if we can go to smaller time frame, just that it won't be possible that we go to M1. We'll find out if this case scenario happen around here, then the drop. But it's fine. We are still looking at the market to give us a response on whether that they're going up or down. Remember there we got a low and they didn't break that low. So we're still assuming that the market is going up. Then we got a high and low, then they break this low. So yeah, maybe they are going up until they break this high. Let's check what happened. So instead of them breaking this high, they didn't, but they broke the low. We know that the market is going down because of that. What are we targeting? This low and that low. Let's see what happened. Okay, our low we made again. Let's move. Let's move. We got high and low. So since we are in a low order of a downtrend, we're looking for a high high. A high high happened. Yeah, the high that is higher than most high that is there is this one. We're selling. We're selling again high high, but they didn't go. They created high low, high high, high high. Okay, here we got the high high. We are selling again, targeting this low. Boom. But in this case, first they moved up, which was something that I knew that they will move up because it created almost equal highs there. Then the drop was very serious. They dropped very quickly. So, so this thing is living. So this thing is living. If you got questions, do on the comment section. I will upload another video. But I think so far what we are adding is clear and people are understanding it. If not, try to contact me on my Instagram. Remember, my Instagram handle is DAPRESSFX_SA. So yeah, even if you can check me on Telegram using one and same handle for my DM. So yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. So don't forget to subscribe on my video and don't forget to like and share and comment on the comment section.